You know how you and I were talking about Christian McCaffrey the last couple of weeks and maybe acquiring him? The Athletic did an article and broke down all of the teams that could potentially get him. The number one team that could get him, the San Francisco 49ers. Here's what they threw out there, and I want your thoughts on this. They could offer the Niners a 2023 third-round compensatory pick. They have two of them, and a fourth-round pick for McCaffrey. Very similar to the Emmanuel Sanders trade from 2019, they're saying. Well, would you do that? Obviously, we don't know the financials and the parameters there.
Well, I told you a couple weeks ago, I'd give up a couple twos for Christian McCaffrey. That's how highly I think of Christian McCaffrey.
I would, too.
Because I know what he can do for this offense, and I know the targets he can create for others and the spacing he can create for others. And then I want to see Shanahan get this running back because, God forbid, they draft a good running back. We know they can't do that right now in San Francisco, with the exception of Elijah Mitchell. You add in Christian McCaffrey, what's the excuse for Shanahan not to open this baby up? What's the excuse for Jimmy Garoppolo to score more touchdowns, to score more points, get more playmakers on the field? Honestly, I don't want to see Willie Snead ever step on the field ever again.
Wouldn't you agree also, if you're trying to suit the roster for this year to tailor it to what Jimmy Garoppolo does best, the short controlled passing game, it works with Christian McCaffrey, especially on the edges.
What does everybody talk about? Yak, yards after catch. Well, you get Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, two of the biggest yak monsters in the NFL. And then with the NFC West, you start winning some games here. Yeah. You get to the playoffs, and all of a sudden we're looking at the big boy teams, and I'm saying to myself, well, I got Deebo and McCaffrey. Go game plan for them. And then Kittle and Ayuk on the backside. That would be a problem. So I would go make that move.
Yeah, I would too. And they do need a jolt. It feels like to me that they need some sort of a jolt.
They look stale.
And they just need like a pick-me-up. Yeah. I don't know whether that's guys returning. I'm sure that will help a lot. But boy, it would be nice to like send some reinforcements. You know, you hear about a baseball team, when they make a trade, everyone in the locker room knows they're going all in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like a good way. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that send the message to this locker room, hey, we're all in on the now. We want to win right now.
But bringing Jimmy Garoppolo back, didn't that send that message?
Yes, but I also think when you acquire when they acquired Emmanuel Sanders, they left no doubt in 2019. Yep. We are trying to win the Super Bowl now. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a McCaffrey type of a move would be one of those moves. And then you pivot to the other side and you say, if the Rams land McCaffrey, that's a gut punch to my heart there.
Yeah, because they're going to move on from Cam Akers. They've already told Cam Akers, we're looking for a team for you.
Yeah.
To go get you a fresh start. So the Rams are going to be in on something. That's just the way they do business.
Well, and so to people's point, like the NFC feels wide open. Well, if that's the case, to me, I'm moving a couple of picks. I just look at their draft history and what they've acquired in certain spots. To me, if it's a third and a fourth, it's a no-brainer.
Right.
I feel like it'll be more than that, but if that's what it is, I'm in on it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm in on that. I'm big time in on that. Kyle Madsen.
Yeah.
We got to get his mic on. Let's get his mic on over there.
Just to your guys' points here, they paid Jerick McKinnon $30 million to do exactly what Christian McCaffrey could do, only McCaffrey would be significantly better at it.
So you're
like
all
he's
in on
built this offense before for a third and a fourth. Yes.
Yeah, that's an easy pick. That's easy for me. That's
when you start talking multiple twos or a future one, then I think I'm out. And that's mostly health related, not performance related.
Right.
But yeah, financially you can work it out. And for a third and a fourth to revitalize your offense,
Now,
to me, it would be a jolt. Yeah, I think it would open things up for Deebo because I'm looking at this offense right now. I think the big element that no one wants to address, the big time Deebo plays where he's down the field running, feels like they're not there. And maybe the data suggests otherwise. To me, it just feels like they're not getting that pop.
Maybe the quarterback doesn't see it. I don't know. When I hear Baldy, though, and he's like, why is Charlie Warner getting targets? And George Kittle isn't. I think Kyle Batts sent it in a thread the other day. They ran is this right? They ran no double tight end sets against Atlanta. And Charlie Warner was a lone tight end?
They did. Okay, they did. I forgot about Charlie Warner. I saw Ross Dwelly played 0 offensive snaps and texted you guys and then realized that.
Well,
Charlie Warner did play.
I heard he just signed a new deal.
Charlie Warner?
Yeah, did you hear this? A sponsorship in the kitchen. Oven mitts.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to wear those on the field now.
That's a 3.
It's a 1.
Him and the Martha Stewart
to give
specials.
Him some credit. He worked so hard at it, Kyle. I had to give him a 3.
I mean, if that guy...
I'm trying to lift up my guy, man.
That guy could be wide open. I could run over and hand him my iPhone and he'd drop it.
I have a hard time believing that the Panthers will settle for a third and fourth round pick for Christian McCaffrey.
He's a running back, though, B. Running backs are devalued in league wide.
Third and fourth round pick?
I hear
that
you.
would be highway robbery.
Well, what
and
did
every
Von
team
Miller,
in the league would be in on that.
Wouldn't you agree? Von Miller last year, even though he was depreciated, like, what did he go for? A second and a fifth?
Yeah, it was nothing.
I think it was a second and a fifth.
Helped the Rams win the Super Bowl.
And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overrating what that was. I don't know, man. I would do this. And here's the thing, too. If it costs you even a second rounder, I am in on it because you still have him for another year or two after that.
Yeah, no doubt.
You've got some team control.